veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capping space. I won't stop till I hear him say,
Hey, welcome back for Love and Marriage DC. This is season 2, episode 9, Joy and Pain. Isn't that a song, Alex?
Yeah. I bet you don't know the group though. That's old school.
That is Maze, Frankie Beverly and Maze, right?
What you know about that? You wouldn't even thought of. Damn, what you know about that stuff?
You silly. You are so silly.
Yeah, great song. Great song.
Great song, Joy and Pain. Right. How's everybody doing? Happy Tuesday. Come on in the room.
Yeah.
So what's been new with you? You learning your phone? I'm learning mine.
Yeah, I'm learning this new phone here. This new Samsung S23 Ultra. You know.
Oh my God, not the Ultra. It sounds like a car. These dang on phones. It probably cost a grip too.
They're nothing but mini computers now. That's all they are. And it just came out February 17th, so it's brand new, hot off the press.
Oh, so. Right around my birthday. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
It has to be good since it came out around my birthday. You guys, hey, welcome in the room. You go ahead and hit the like button too. Thanks, Monique. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you everybody for coming in for this Love and Marriage DC, this craziness that went on in this episode. So
hey, Kirby.
Centered around joy.
Yeah, it was centered around joy. Even though Winter had a big part of the episode, with her performance, but yeah, everything kind of came back to Ash and Joy a little bit, which is why I guess they call it Joy and Pain, huh?
Yeah, Joy and Pain, and Winter. We'll get to Winter. I mean, she did all right, but she's no Stephanie Mills. I assure you that.
She never said she was trying to be Stephanie Mills. Don't be so hard on her. Like you acting like you Frankie Beverly yourself.
I can sing like Frankie.
Oh, let me hear. Hum us a few bars.
Before I let go.
All right, guys, put it in the chat.
Yeah, whatever.
Thumbs up or thumbs down. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Try not to hurt them too bad.
Oh Lord. What's up, Joshua? He said, "Hey, Magnetic." I gotta shout him out. What's up, Joshua?
Yeah, Joshua. Yeah, he sure did. And Roro. Hey, Roro, a team member and co-host now too. Roro is my Married at First Sight Sunday 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time co-host.
You done trick Roro into a life of crime, I see.
A life of recaps, no crime.
Yeah, no Stephanie Mills, Roro. No Stephanie Mills. No, please.
Roro, stop it. Let me go back to her other comment. I like that one. It's more egalitarian. Yeah, that's right, Roro. Tell them. Oh no, that's it. Wait a minute. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Roro trying to be funny about your singing. She says this. She says this is how she rates you, Magnetic. Hello?
Thumbs up and down.
Yeah. She covered all her bases. But then she said she came back with this. That's right. Oh, everybody, yeah. It is. And by the way, happy belated birthday, beloved.
Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody.
Go ahead and wish Magnetic Repellent with his repellent self a happy birthday.
Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it.
Oh, that's kind. That's kind. That was Monique. Okay, got it. Thank you, Monique. Thank you so much. I still haven't learned. You guys with the iPhone, you guys got to tell me how to turn off all these crazy notifications from Instagram and whatnot and whatnot. Because I need to turn this thing off. It's just notifying me every 5 seconds. I don't care. Stop it.
Mm, mm.
Okay, guys. So back to the show. Love and Marriage DC. I think, guys, do you think that after next week they're going on hiatus and take that little break, that mid-season break, because it kind of looks like it with all the stuff they got coming up on the next episode. But this is all leading into it, right? So we open where we left off last week with Irena, Joy, and Ashley chatting after Soul Cycle. After the Soul Cycle workout, they're chatting about whether or not, well, at least Ashley and Joy are chatting about whether or not she and Clifton are already married. And in the confessional, we see Ashley saying that she believes that Joy is lying, because Joy basically says, no, no, we're not. I was thinking about it. We were thinking about it, but we decided not to. And I have to agree with Ashley. What do you think, Alex? It kind of looks like to me that Joy is trying to hide something, like she really is married.
Well, I'm not sure what the big secret is, if she is married or not.
Hmm.
But she told Ashley in confidence. So if she told her in confidence, it shouldn't have been repeated. That's what Joy's so upset about. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Right,
Yeah.
right. Well, yeah, I think I'm wondering what it is, and thanks for the happy birthdays too. Appreciate it so much. I think that
Yes.
what it might be is that sometimes couples have gotten married privately, secretly, like in the courthouse or justice of the peace, or just a small private ceremony, with the idea, the anticipation that they would hold off on telling people they were officially married so that they could have the wedding, and it all seems like it's just one big day. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm
Yeah.
thinking that's probably because apparently Clifton keeps talking about this big celebration. It seems like he's more excited about it and wanting it to happen more so than anybody.
Yeah. And Clifton said that he had told Joy that they had an agreement amongst themselves that they would say nothing to nobody. So she shouldn't even told Ashley. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right, and I got that in my notes a little later on. When we get to that part, I'm gonna talk about what my feelings and my thoughts are, because she didn't really have to tell um she didn't really have to tell Ashley anything about that, I don't think. So anyway,
No.
uh next scene, we go to the Silvers are putting up a real live natural Christmas tree that they picked out from one of the Christmas tree farms, and Quick is setting it up according to Ash's directions, and it's a beautiful tree. And so we know that it's the holiday seasons, and they're preparing for Christmas. And then he and his wife Ashley, they begin to talk about his illness, his medical condition, and what his next steps are to take care of that medical condition. And I just really like this. I like the way the two of them talk to communicate with their children. They really keep them in the loop. They don't try to hide important things from them like this, because I think it's important that the kids know what's really going on so they're not shocked or surprised by anything later down the road. What about you, Alex?
Yeah, I agree with that. This is a family issue. Clifton is obviously loved by Joy and the children, so everybody should know something with his leg. I'm not sure of the severity of that, but he's been dealing with it for a while, apparently. So
No,
let
you
everybody
got.
in the
I
loop.
think. I think you've got Quick and maybe later on the Petties. I think you've got Quick mixed up. Quick has got the issue with his esophagus and his stomach.
Yeah,
Uh,
but
so
Clifton got something with his leg.
yeah,
He was
but
saying.
we're not on them. We're on Quick and Ash right now.
Oh, we're on Quick and Nasty. Okay, I thought you meant Joy. Yeah. Oh yeah,
No,
the
because they're,
Christmas tree.
they're the ones with the kids, right?
Right, exactly. Yeah, I think it's important that they let the kids in, that they do it as a family. Quick has been running himself into the ground. The kids are concerned, so it's not fair to leave them out of it. Obviously, too much detail for them would be be a little bit too much. The parents have to make executive decisions as to what they let the kids know. But I think the kids should be in the loop because they love them. They love them just as much as anybody.
Mm-hmm. Right, right, exactly. And so then too, they get to talking about after they talk about their illness, the kids kind of go upstairs or whatever, and they're left alone. And they being Quick and Ashley, they begin to talk about the Petties and how Ashley tells her husband that did he know that they're actually married, and he didn't know. And she says, yeah, it's a secret, but she told me, but she didn't want me to tell anybody. But because I was angry with her for saying that I was, sedity, stuck up, and whatever the other stuff was, I decided to tell my best friend Alicia. And
Mm,
so now she's telling him, and so I'm thinking that old saying, like you tell a friend, and then they tell 10 more friends, and so on and
right.
so on. And next thing you know, the whole town knows.
Right. That's right. That's right. You can't tell it once. What's that old saying? Two people can keep a secret, but one of them have to be dead.
That sounds about right. Unless you tell me,
Yep.
I'm excellent at keeping secrets. Excellent.
Yeah. Yeah.
uh,
I mean,
what?
people have told me things that will go with me to the grave. You know what I mean?
Right, right. That's what I'm saying. My mom, I think you have to learn that kind of early in life. My mom taught me that very early in life, that what people tell you is really, it should stay between you and them. So,
Right.
that's something I really appreciate my mom teaching me, that the value of confidentiality, right?
Yep.
Um, but Ashley says she tells her husband that she did apologize to Joy by text. She texts Joy her feelings and her remorse about what she did, but she hasn't heard back from Joy yet. And then it's
Mhm.
interesting to me because Quick tells her that she has to stop giving a damn when it's not her turn to do so. I said, "Ooh wee, uh
Mm. Mm. Well, I think she should have apologized. She broke her confidence, and the adult thing to do is to apologize and take accountability. Now, we'll get into it later, whether or not Joy accepts it or whether Joy should accept it. But I think the first step is always apologizing and taking accountability for your actions, especially breaking the confidence.
Mm-hmm. Right, right, right. That's true. I was just trying to read what Ellen V says about. Oh, okay. First Lyndon and now Ashley. Private combos ain't so private anymore. No, Helen, they
Yeah.
certainly aren't. And that's actually like that is actually the biggest hallmark of these reality shows. Something that is private, must be shared with everybody, and then that way we can have a big mess, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
We can have a whole big mess. Okay, so let's see. I am just
They
I
got to
want to
create
say
that drama, though. Got to create the drama.
they got to create that drama. Right, right, right. Okay. Ashley apologized by text. Okay. Okay, so we move on to the scene with Joy and Clifton. Now you can talk about Joy and Clifton's back pain. He has back pain that apparently goes through his leg. Maybe you want to say something about that? This, what he's
Yeah.
talking about. Mm-hmm. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Unfortunately, I know exactly what he's talking about. That's sciatica that he's probably dealing
Mm-hmm.
with. He probably has a severe case of it. That is a very
Okay.
painful thing. It
Oh,
goes
so
from your
you.
back into your buttocks into your legs. You walk
Mm-hmm.
crouched over. Very painful thing. So I understand totally.
It kind of draws your back into your knee almost forward, like an old person, an elderly person, right?
Yeah, it does.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think we may be having some
Yeah, it
delay on our
does.
line. Oh, okay. I think we may be having some delay. Okay, but so he's talking about he may have to have surgery. What do you think about that idea?
Back surgery is a very touchy thing. Can you guys hear me? Okay? Am I being delayed?
We can hear you, but
I might be. I might be a little delayed.
you are delayed. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I think back pain is a touchy thing. Back surgery is hard to fix that. So he probably should get a third or fourth fourth opinion before having any kind of back surgery because it makes things worse before it make it better. Actually,
Yeah, yeah, and it's so hard. I didn't really want to put that up on the screen. It's so hard because I've had issues with back pains too. So that is a very touchy subject. And yeah, surgery on the back is no joke. I think, like you said, get a second, third, fourth opinion before you actually commit to that surgery. And, Clifton, I was just thinking about it. Clifton is a really big guy, right?
mm-hmm. Yep.
And
Yeah, and that
that may be your.
size.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah.
Alex, let me
Yeah,
say
that
something.
size, on that back, putting the pressure on those and those cushions between the bones and things like that. They over time anyway. So
Hmm.
it's very painful when you start to get bone rubbing against bone in your back. That's what causes that sciatica.
Okay, all right. I'm going to ask you, Alex, when you speak, just go ahead and speak. Don't worry about interrupting me because I think I can hear you a little clearer and quicker than you can hear me. Okay.
I got you.
All right. So that's what we'll do. So anyway, so they discuss that about the back and about the surgery, and he's a little concerned about it. And Joy goes on to tell Clifton that she told Ashley that they were married already. So now we get the confirmation that they are actually married. The cat's out the bag, and Joy says she's tried to lead these bees with love, but they won't let her lead. What do you think, Alex?
Joy, she don't want frustrated because she doesn't know quite how to play it with them. She's playing of the group, and she doesn't quite know how to deal with the drama. And she's trying to navigate her way around that. She's getting very, very frustrated. That's what Joy is dealing with right now. She's dealing with a lot of frustration and trying to get to know what to deal with these people that she really just met.
Right, right. I was looking at Roro. You look on the screen, Alex. Roro has a remedy for sciatica pain, but I don't know. The thing about it is, Roro, what about if you have to get up and go to work the next day? That hot toddy sounds like a weekend treat to me, right? I don't know.
I make a great hot toddy, so that may work, but that's a temporary fix though.
Right, yeah, but it's cute though. I love that. I love the remedy. And LMV says, yeah, you're oh good. I'm glad that she doesn't need surgery. That's a good thing because me myself, I'm going through that right now myself, and everything, and I refuse. I'm just not up to getting surgery on that because I had a very close friend of mine that did get it and didn't work out so well. Didn't work out so well. So
Mm.
what-
Hmm.
Roro says, "Oh, it depends on how strong you make that hot toddy." I guess I made mine too strong that last time. But you know what? I feel like we're gonna go ahead and just get into the meat and potatoes of it. So we're gonna skip ahead, and we're not gonna do scene by scene with this today until we can get this technicality fixed. So let's. What do you think about? What did you think about the performance and the great romancipation that Winter threw, where everybody is there, and even the Tylers came out, and of course Ashley Silva, she came out. What do you think about that, Alex?
I think they're trying to find creative ways for Winter to get reacclimated to the cast, to get on the side of being, a likable castmate, because they keep pushing them in the same room together. And I think that Winter has been isolated, since last season. So they can't continue that. They can't continue to have Winter isolated and the other women, together. quote unquote against her. So they're trying to figure out creative ways to get them all together again. So I think by getting them in the same room, they show up at her event, they apologize. Winter apologized, for the gutter Barbie thing. She changed the definition of it, made a song about it. She didn't specifically point out Irena and Ashley. So it turned out to be a pretty good event in that regard.
It did. And I thought, I thought Winter, who is not a stage performer and a lifetime performer like Joy, I thought that was clever of her that she did invite Joy over before the show and ask her for some tips. And they kind of were able to maybe start the foundation for what could or could not be a friendship or a frenemy friendship. I don't know, whatever that is, right?
Yeah. I have no idea what that is. You're friends or enemies, but you can't be both.
Yeah, well, friend of me that is both, but I mean for the sake of the show, and it looks like
Hmm.
next week, speaking of shows, well, let's get to this part. So at the end we saw the last scene, which was basically Joy and Ashley kind of stepping outside the event, the venue, to have a talk. And uh Joy basically saying that it's going to take some time. It's going to take her some time. She's not ready to be friends with Ashley just yet. And Ashley didn't seem to take that very well. She's like telling Irena when she gets back into the event, well, you know what? I'm through trying to apologize to her because I've done it 3 times. What do you think about that?
Well, Aubrey and everybody in the chat, when you've done somebody wrong, and Ashley knows she's wrong, okay, you can't tell somebody when to forgive you, when to talk, when to let them get it out, feel it out, things over in their own heart, in their own mind. You have to let them heal. You can't force that. You have to let them heal in their own time. You got some patience. If you're really apologetic about it, be patient with her. And if you really care, be patient.
Okay, so you don't think that the person who offended the other person, they shouldn't push the issue?
No, I don't think Ashley should push the issue. She's trying to make Joy talk to her when she's the one that inflicted the hurt. You have to work with you. That's how you have to handle that.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this. Do you think that Ashley actually gets why it's hurtful to her, that why it's hurtful to Joy, why why Ashley is saying all of this and putting out her business about being married? Do you get it, or do you feel like Ashley gets it more importantly?
Well, I think Joy I think Joy feel like she was betrayed. She told Ashley something in confidence. Ashley went out and told other people, said she wouldn't, And so I think the betrayal, when somebody breaks a trust, lie, and so forth, it takes a while to come back from that. So I think it's going to take some time for Joy. We know Joy held on to stuff. She's still mad at Black and Sherelle or whatever for what happened, 10, 12 years ago or something. So, give her
Oh,
some
you're
time
right.
to get out of her feelings
Give her at least a
and see
decade,
what
huh?
see how she deals with
Okay, guys.
something like that. Yeah.
We're struggling. We're struggling here, as you can tell. Actually, you know what I'm wondering? We'll have to try this next time. I'll tell you off the air. But anyway, I don't know. What do you guys think about the highlights in the trailer that they showed for next week? Apparently, it looks like Quick is going to have another consultation with his physician, and she's going to tell him that there's some other things going on, and that he has to really consider what he wants to do, because this is sounding like this is a very serious issue. Whatever is going on with his body, his medical condition, allegedly, from what the lady was saying, the doctor was saying on TV as a lady doctor, and but getting back to this whole situation with Joy And with Ashley has invited everybody, it looks like, for next week to her house for the holiday celebration, and all hell breaks loose. Like, what do you think, Alex? What do you think?
Yeah, all hell breaks loose is right. And I think Ashley's mad at Joy. They almost come to blows. Then she's mad at Irena. They almost come to blows. And the men have to step in, cooler heads trying to prevail, but it becomes a hot mess and very chaotic at a Christmas party, which is which is very ironic because a Christmas party should be a joyous occasion, right? And it's just not. It's a bunch of fighting out.
Right, right. But what I what I really looking forward to seeing is Joy is busy telling Ashley, like, because Ashley is telling her, first of all, Ashley is telling Joy, well, I'm the one that invited you to be on this show. I did, not Arena. And then Joy is like, well, what? So you think you made me? You think you made me who I am? And that kind of thing going down. And then Irena is kind of trying to say something to Ashley, as Ashley is storming upstairs, all angry and whatnot. And I think trying to get away from Joy. And then Ashley retorts back to, it looks like she's retorting back to Irena, look, don't be taking her side in my house at my Christmas party, eating my snacks. Did you guys see that?
Yeah. I think Ashley's being very territorial in that regard. Don't take her side in my house. It's almost as if, even if I'm wrong, don't take her side in my house.
Yeah, yeah, and I think you know what, I'm kind of, it just came to me. I think I'm getting the vibes like, and don't be taking her side on my show. It's her show now that Monique Samuels is gone. She is the queen bee. What do you guys think? Is Ashley the number one female on Love and Marriage DC or not? Put a yes or Y for yes, or just put yes or put no if you think it's somebody else. Do you think it's Irena? Could it be Joy coming up? Like, come on, tell me, God, what do you got? Who do you think is the queen bee right now on this show, Love and Marriage DC? Oh,
Wow.
no, Roro didn't say
That's
that
hard.
about Joy.
Let's give it to the chat and see.
Oh, you don't want to take sides, Alex? Come on now. Who do you think? You've been watching this show. We've been watching it and following it from day one. Who do you think?
Yeah.
Who do you think,
Yeah,
Alex?
I'm going to say Ashley and Quicksilver. I'll say Ashley and Quicksilver.
Oh, okay. I agree. I do think so too. Yeah, Roro tie between, she says tie between Ashley and Arena. Possibly, because Arena definitely has charisma
Mm.
and talent too, and her husband, Irena, and her husband, the Tylers, they are TikTok famous. So there's that. But I don't know, for this show, I feel like Ashley brings a certain je ne sais quoi to the whole thing. I think she really brings a certain charisma to it, and she's able to get in there and be friends with all the ladies, but at the same time, she's able to fall out with them too. So go figure. But guys, we want to
Mm.
thank you. Alex and I want to thank you for being here tonight. We have had some very harsh technical difficulties, so we promise to come back next week with better, less technical difficulties. Lord willing, we'll work all the bugs out, and we'll be back next week because we know that is going to be a very monumental week on the Love and Marriage DC. Uh, Franchise. So we'll be back. We want to thank all of you for being here. Please like the video. If you're watching us on replay, please drop down and leave us a comment or some purple hearts in the comment section, okay? And we really want to thank our lovely, most lovely, and wonderful moderator extraordinaire, Ellen V. Thank you so much for always being here, Ellen. And thank you so much for being a member of the A team. See you guys next week. You have a lovely night. Bye.